So, yeah, at that point, the cops arrive and I show them what's going on with my arm because I'm just expressing why I have to say why I called them, and I'm letting him know I'm not calling for anything. I just need her to de-escalate herself, because there's no reason for you to give me physical harm just because you're not getting your way. And you're not finna just be pouncing on me. She ain't pouncing on me, but you get what I'm saying? Like, anything. And I'm not finna make myself get triggered to a point where I have to get taken to jail. Because like I said, one thing you don't do, you don't play with folks when they mental is very calm and steady, because it's not by choice. It's because they have to get through things. And I'm handling things better than her mentally, clearly, but still. So he immediately pulls out his flashlight. He don't say nothing else to me. And he goes and gets his handcuffs with the other two officer ladies that he brought and puts her in handcuffs. So now first off, he goes get my phone. And then with my phone, my sister on there. So she's like, I'm a witness. I heard it all, blah, 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 things like that. So, he had heard enough. So he went to go get the handcuffs because they was like, that's not your property. And then she was like, no, I'm not giving her phone back. Like, you talking to the officers like this? Like, are you stupid? You really are. So next thing, just in that instant, not just overall, y'all. Because like I said, I'm not a person to do that. But I'm just like, she's unbelievable right now. So they put her in handcuffs. So I'm like, what? I don't want to arrest her. Like, I don't want to take her to jail, but you need to contain yourself. But I'm still like, no. So I just paused the phone conversation, but I still have the person on the phone because I have my AirPods on. So I go out there and I'm like, oh, this is not what I called y'all for. Like, I don't know what to do in this matter, but I knew that I needed something to de-escalate because she's not. Like, and the whole time she was just still talking crap. And I'm like, you delusional? Like, you're showing you're not stable. You're showing you did what you did. You're showing, like, it's ridiculous. And so now she over there crying. And I'm like, this look a hot ass mess. Excuse my expression, y'all. So next thing you know, what was it? Yeah. So while I'm trying to confront to say, no, I'm not trying to have her locked up, the officer lady's like, ma'am, you need to back up. And I'm like, hold on, where all the hostility from? Because, bro, he ain't never gave me that. So she said he's staying, and she was like, no, because it's not helping the situation. I was like, all right. So I go back in because she was on 1,000. I was like, what? So I'm in there. They end up coming in with her, and they was like, we need her ID, things like that. So she's still talking crap behind herself in cuffs. So I get her ID for them, and she's telling me where to look for it and stuff. Just such and such and such and such and such, getting all the other things. And she was like, well, can you get my jacket? That's if you care, because you don't care about nothing but yourself. Mind you, she was cooking like some shrimp and fries. She was like, can you at least put it up? Because you don't care. Mind you, it's the weekend, so she's going to be locked up over the weekend. But they allowed her to give 2 calls while on her cell phone while they had her behind her back. So she claims she called my mom, and she called her sister, the one that she talks about. And her sister, they was just like, they didn't answer. And she was like, somebody will call me back. It's fun. It's fun. And I'm like, okay. So, I get her jacket, and she's still talking crap. Like, oh, you care about yourself? At this point, I'm quiet. I haven't said anything. I'm just looking down and, like, sadness because it's like, it had to come to this. And the officers are all looking like, yeah, she the problem. Like, you could tell, like, and it was just sad because it's like, you could tell they looking like, ma'am, and they telling her, shut up. Literally, you need to be quiet. And she's just going on and going on. It's like she's not mentally comprehending that there's people in place right now that are authorized that can do things against your will. Shut up. So you're just showing more and more that you're mentally unstable. So then she's like, you'll zip up my jacket, that's if you care. So the officer said no, because they're pissed off at how you're talking to me, because I don't have to do none of this. Can you put some chapstick on my lips? I'm doing all this because clearly I don't want that to happen. So whatever, they getting ready to take her. And, you know, at this point, I can't do nothing. Like, what can I do? And they was like, you can leave your key and stuff like that. And I'm just like, whatever. And she was like, well, can you make sure my cats get in if you care? So I'm like, girl, what the freak? I'm going to let your cats in if they come back. Like, what? Stupid. Anyways, stupid to even say. That's what I mean. So they come back. One of the ladies eventually come back and say, do you want to press charges? And I was like, huh? Yes or no? And I was like, no. Okay, well, what we're going to do is separate y'all. If this call us again, both of y'all going to jail. So we're going to separate y'all. So basically, it was going to tell her she got to go somewhere for the night and come back tomorrow and go there. So the whole time, it was like, pack her bag. So I pack her bag, whatever, give, you know, what I knew of, because I never go in her room, never been in her room, only to get the key, but nothing else in there. So when she was present, and that was that. So she come back the next day. She don't say nothing to me. But I noticed that night she cut her Wi-Fi off. Mind you, I work from home, y'all, right? So I'm like, oh, you being petty. And one of my new jobs started, my second job. And I was like, oh my God. So what am I gonna do? So I had to finesse for that week after I had already found the spot to be at, without letting her know, because I'm like, this is dangerous. So I'm just going to smoothly transition this stuff out and do what I got to do. I done set up my moving time and everything. It's the end of February, yeah. And so, which is, like I said, this is all in the same week. I wasted no time. And so, you know, she doing whatever. So she comes back, she's on the phone, just making smart remarks to her sister about me. You can clearly know she's talking about some, yeah, she just doesn't apply herself. Ugh, yeah, she has a work from home job, but that's not consistent, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here looking like, you talking down on me? Are you kidding me? Like, I was about to give you my money to help you like, get out of your hole that you created outside of that. You know what? I didn't care. I just stayed quiet. So I addressed her about the Wi-Fi. I was like, hey, you know, I got a job. What happened? Can you turn it? Well, you can pay me the money for the Wi-Fi. Didn't I tell y'all in the beginning when I told her, let me pay for the Wi-Fi? But no. She's like, well, you knew I was just paying on it. You didn't think to give me no. I said, bruh, I gave you the calculations. I asked you. You're not finna spend this the way you want to spend this. Fine. You don't want to cut it on. You told me I could either pay you that amount or this. I wasn't finna do that, y'all. So I called my server real quick and asked him to send me my own box under mine. I'm gonna pay for the next month because I ain't even gonna be here long enough to pay her a whole full month. Nah, who getting over on who? Oh, okay, you thought. So she saw that I ordered it. I told her to, she saw that I got it. So then, y'all, mind you, she decides to take it upon herself. And this is, I tell her, I'm leaving on Sunday. That's what I tell her, which I wasn't. I just wanted to give extra J's just in case the person that was helping me move, which was my stepsister and her husband, to help me move. So I'm going to pause it right here, y'all. Do I want to? Because it's really like just a little piece. But, yeah.